Now, Meryl Streep said she was happy to be doing it on behalf of all the old broads. I don't quite know what that means, but 15 Oscar nominations later, and she's still one of the biggest stars in Hollywood.
Her brand new film, the one that sees her up against Kate Winslet for Best Actress, is a far cry from the last time Alison Hammond met up with Meryl Streep.
There's a fire within my soul.
Last summer, Meryl Streep sang and danced her way in a musical that became the biggest UK box office hit ever. It was, of course, Mamma Mia. Here I go again. Last time I met you, it was all singing, all dancing. I was loving it.
Friday night and the lights are low.
You're a bit different this film. Tell me, how do you choose these roles?
Well, this was a no-brainer because it was a Pulitzer Prize-winning play that I'd seen.
And the movie looks like it could win a few more prizes, including potentially 5 Oscars.
Can you tell us why?
Certainly, because it features some outstanding acting, including, of course, Meryl's, who earns her 15th Oscar nomination for her performance as Sister Aloysius.
I am concerned about matters in St. Nicholas School.
Aloysius is a stern, ultra-conservative principal of a 60s Catholic-run school.
Boy! Come up here.
The dragon is hungry.
And she is mistrustful of the school's new priest and his modernising ways.
It's about a priest who is accused of, by the Mother Superior of a church school, of abusing one of the children.
Father Flynn, he called Donald Miller to the rectory.
The first African-American child in the school.
What about Donald Miller?
We must be careful in the pageant that we neither hide Donald Miller nor put him forward.
Because of the color of his skin?
That's right.
Father Frank, the charismatic and progressive Catholic priest, is played by another Oscar winner, Philip Seymour Hoffman, who has also been nominated for this role.
I think he should be treated like every other boy.
Well, you yourself singled the boy out for special attention. You held a private meeting with him at the rectory a week ago.
Yes.
And the actress playing the young Sister James is Amy Adams, who, not wishing to be left out, is, guess what, also Oscar nominated. Can I firstly say congratulations on your supporting actress?
Thank you.
It's so exciting.
It's very exciting.
Now tell me a little bit about Sister James.
She's a young nun who's very idealistic, very passionate, very devout.
What are we talking about?
Donald Miller, and the idea of suspicion is introduced to her by Sister Aloysius, and she gets caught in this turmoil.
And that turmoil revolves around the suspicion Sister Aloysius has about the attention Father Frank is paying to one particular boy.
The boy acted strangely when he returned to class.
He did?
When he returned from the rectory, a little odd, yes.
There's a lot of emotive issues in this film. Do you kind of take that home with you, or can you just leave it there on the set?
I try not to take it home. Sometimes it's inevitable. You have a hard day. You have like doing the tea scene that took over 3 days.
And he come from the rectory, so you're asking me.
That's it.
Usually movies are shot a page a day, which is about a minute a day, a minute and a half. And we would shoot 10 pages in a day. We had to be really ready, and by the end of the day, wrung out and exhausted. And so I was very nice to everybody when I came home because I had nothing left.
Did you want to discuss the pageant? Is that why I'm here? Is this what you wanted to discuss?
Yes.
And I wanted to discuss whether Amy was nervous about acting with 2 giants of the silver screen. What was that like?
It was great. I mean, I was nervous, and I wanted, of course, to make a good impression.
It seemed quite intense.
And it's so much fun doing the work. As intense as it is, it's a fun experience to get to dive into that kind of intensity.
You haven't the slightest proof of anything.
But I have my certainty.
And as nun and priest engage in a battle of wills,
I can fight you.
You will lose.
Sister Aloysius is determined to prove the priest's guilt, even threatening the boy with expulsion if his mother will not back her.
I'll throw your son out of this school.
You hurt my son to get your way. Which leaves Sister James with doubts as to Father Frank's guilt.
You just don't like him. fan, and you are letting that convince you of something terrible, just terrible.
Well, of one thing, there can be no doubt. This film, with its powerful performances from Meryl, Amy and Philip, looks like a strong contender for Oscar glory in 3 weeks' time. But before that, can the dearly beloved cast achieve glory in our little game?
Well, I do think it questions morality, this film. A little bit of a dilemma your character's in. What about you, Meryl? Have you got any morals? Okay, I'm going to give you a dilemma, and you have to tell me what you do.
As we play...
£20, you find it on the floor, it's about $30. Do you A, hand it into the police? B, hold it up, wave it and say, did anyone find this? Or do you C, donate it to charity? Which one do you think Meryl would have gone for?
Will Meryl A, hand in the money, B, ask the public, or C, donate to charity? Let's find out.
C.
Incorrect.
She said she'd wave it around?
Yeah, she said she'd
Hold it up and say, did anybody drop this? And then it would be everybody else's dilemma, because they all go, oh, I did.
This is Meryl's favourite cake, yeah?
It is.
So she goes into a cake shop.
Okay.
There's a little old lady behind you also. This is her favourite cake. There's only one left. Do you A, order a chocolate brownie instead so the little old lady can have this? Do you B, buy the cake and imagine that you didn't actually hear her saying that was her favourite cake too? Or does she C, ask the little old lady to share it?
So what will it be? A, the brownie, B, eat the eclair, or C, share the eclair? Let's find out.
You've thrown me with the first one, so now I'm going to say she keeps the eclair and she eats it.
No, she gave it to the little old lady.
She's got the thing.
You give it to her?
Yeah.
Aren't you lovely?
Say I can never predict this.
And the last one, walking down the red carpet, Meryl.
Yeah.
And you notice your arch rival. She's got her dress stuck in her knickers.
Ah! You did not hold those up in front of Meryl Streep.
A, do you shout over and let her know? Do you B, tell the paparazzi look? C, just smile at knowing that you look fantastic?
Oh, no, I would go up.
Finally, will Meryl choose A, to tell her rival, B, to tell the paparazzi, or C, to turn a blind eye? It's the last Meryl's moral. Let's find out.
Adjust it for her.
She would pull the dress down.
Correct!
Yes.
Because I'm a mother.
You don't know her very well, but I think
But that's
you will.
alright. I got
It's
one.
all
I got
good.
the knicker question right.
Yeah,
That's all that
you
really
got one.
matters.
Exactly. Well, I think you've got a lot of morals, Meryl. It's lovely to meet you.
Great to see you too. Thanks so much.
Thank you.
Very good.
She looks a wonderful woman, doesn't she?
Oh, yeah, I'd like her to come in here,
Yeah,
actually.
I
That would
would.
be great.
And Amy Adams, she was the Cinderella character, wasn't she? In Enchanted.
Enchanted, yeah.
She was wonderful in that as well. Anyway, competition time now. And how do you